Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I realized that I have not shared with you guys my 2020 budget planner. Not that it's any different from my 2019 one, but I don't even think you guys have really even seen inside of the planner all for the past month, because your girl has been, you know, just trying to get acclimated to this new life, this new house, and things are a little chaotic and the place looks crazy. Like, it really looks a mess. So I haven't been able to, you know, be in my natural element. I plan to get back into my natural element, but nevertheless, I do want to share with you guys just, you know, the planner that I'm using, let you guys know that I'm still using the same planner, and just kind of walk you guys through how I am using the budget planner for 2020. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Okay, so here is my 2020 budget planner. It still has 2019 budget planner on it, but I am going to order a new cover because I need it to say 2020 now instead of 2019. So I'm going to order another one. This is the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner in 7x9. So it's spiral bound. I always have a pen here because that is pertinent, so I can always jot down information. And I just have to give every dollar a name. I think on my new one I'm going to put 2020 budget planner, Shea Budgets, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is a cover that I have though, and I'll probably order another cover of this style as well because I like it. So opening up, it says Deluxe Monthly Planner 2019 Family Finances. Again, it is 2020. Flipping through, we have our paydays. So I had the paydays for 2019, or the last 2 quarters, the last half, and then I had them for 2020, but my husband gets paid every Friday now. So what I've done is I've just gone ahead and circled every Friday, which is kind of easy to keep up with his paydays, but mine are a little more difficult because it's every 2 weeks, not like on the 15th and the 30th, or, you know, something like that. Is every 2 weeks. So those are a little bit more stressful to keep up with, but essentially, my husband gets paid every Friday, and then I do have mine still marked because I have the same paydays, and then I also have the YouTube payday marked in here as well. And I don't have any beyond June because this planner ends in June, so I'll probably be switching into another planner. I think I'm going to end that, maybe. I don't really care if my planner, I could have a monthly planner and get rid of it every month and bring out a new one. I don't care about that, but I think I may try to end this, you know, year that I'm in, because I'm in a calendar year, or an academic year rather, I should say. I'm in an academic year, and I feel like I should probably get in the calendar year because that would be easy, like January to December instead of June or July to June. But anyway, here are the paydays. Next, I have some of our important financial stuff, if you will. Like, as an example, I had a birthday trip. I need to schedule our vision exams. That's not necessarily something that's financial. However, I did go ahead and put that there, but most of the stuff has to do with financial stuff. Having a housewarming party this month, and we need to schedule. We have dental appointments, but I thought my husband had one, and he thought he had one too, but he found out that his dental appointment is actually in April. So I'm going to put here dental appointment. So I don't normally have to pay anything for mine because it's covered under my insurance, and my husband's on my insurance too. However, he likes to do extra stuff and he normally comes out with the bill for stuff that's not covered. But anyway, like I said, I just have kind of financial to-dos and conferences and trips and stuff like that. I did have that we had our renter insurance ending in May, but of course we're not renters anymore, so I marked that out and put a check mark beside it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have other things that I need to add on here, and I'll continue to do that as, you know, the time comes up, or the to-dos or what have you arise. I'll just add them on here. But pretty much this is kind of like what I have as of right now. And then moving on to, so I used this planner in July, August, September, October. As you can see, I really be in here getting it in. November, I didn't use that. December, I used it all the same, except I didn't use those. November and December were stressful trying to prepare for this house, but I'm back added in January, and I'm just going to show you guys like what my setup looks like for January. So let's see, what's the first page of this? All of this you guys have seen. You just haven't seen January, I don't think, because you know the struggle is real. So let me show you the first page. So this is the first page. So on here I have income and I have all of our expenses essentially, and that's just how I set up my monthly budget. I will link up here the January budget video if you guys haven't seen that, but you'll see how I set up the budget. But again, I plan to be back in full swing of things in February in my budget planner, hopefully, provided February is like a couple days away, so let me not say that, but I do plan to like finally get back into the swing of things after I get situated in this new house, y'all, because it really is the struggle whenever you work a full-time job and your spouse does too, and then you have side hustles and online businesses. It really was luckily, you know, I could document the journey in vlog form and put it on YouTube, and that counts, that could count against my work for, or account for my work for YouTube. But yeah, a lot going on. So anyway, this is just a sheet that I use over here. Oh, by the way, like I really did forget this. These are my stickers. I create them and I sell them in my Etsy shop, and I create the script stickers and the little background, and it just makes it cuter. I'll show you a blank month so you know like what this actually looks like. But let me flip the page. The next page, well, first of all, I have my ruler here, and then the next page is just like the cover, it's the monthly tab for January, and then over here I have a brain dump of all of the things that we needed to get done for January, which was a whole bunch of stuff, and some of the stuff I actually got done. That needs to be marked out because his dentist appointment is in April now. I did get my friend her gifts, California trip, dinner date was actually turned out to be kind of like a late lunch date. Let's see, paid that. Ooh, that's clear, so it's hard to write on. Got a dining room table, got dining room chairs. I don't know, I need to check on that. And I don't know, they're saying we're not getting a refund, but rather we have a bill, so I need to check on that. And this was just like a brain dump at the beginning of the month. I actually am having a housewarming the last day of January. That wasn't even on here because I just decided at some point in January that I wanted to have a house, go ahead and have a housewarming in January because it looks, decent enough for a housewarming. And to be honest, if I waited until it looked like really good, we'd never have a housewarming. But anyway, here are some birthdays and I had one birthday in January, and then things that I, like a brain dump of what I would have maybe possibly gotten her. Like I asked her what she wanted and she didn't really know, and so I just kind of like did a brain dump of what I might want to get her, and so that turned out really good. I actually got her nails done, her hair done, and I gave her cash. And I got her nails done and her hair done. I know her stylist, so I just messaged them and told them that I would pay for it and let her know after her service was completed that I would pay for it. And I was really happy to support them, the people that I did, because we all grew up together, so it was really cool. And I can't go there to get my nails and hair done, so it was really cool. And then I have a debt tracker and a savings tracker down here, but I haven't really been keeping up with this, as you can see. So I was supposed to write down, the goal here is to write down how much debt we have at the beginning of the month pertaining to the debt that we're going to attack, which, sooner rather than later, we're going to be trying to finish paying off my husband's student loans. But that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and the same for savings. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't really done that, but I do have some goals up here and some just little notes that I have over here, so that's cool. But anyway, that's pretty much what this page is all about. Moving on to the monthly spread. I create all of these stickers. I have another bookmark here because apparently that's important to have literally 3 bookmarks. Here's another one. And this is where I just map out our paydays and our bills and also some like little goals and stuff. But pretty much just paydays and bills and like financial to-dos. So that is what I use the monthly view for. I absolutely love it. And then Usually I'll write down, because I like doing online income reports. So usually for myself mainly, but since I'm doing the tallying, I normally go ahead and share with you guys too. So normally I'll do those here, but oftentimes I like to reserve these notes pages back here for any like financial planning or paycheck budgets, or like any further budgeting that I need, any further budget breakdowns that I need to do, because sometimes, you know, the finances are kind of crazy and you really got to get in there and break them down and, you know, set some new goals or whatever the case is. So I kind of like to leave these notes pages for brain dumping essentially. But let me show you guys what a blank month would look like. I also make these, I make a lot of stickers, but I also make these full page debt trackers and savings trackers as well. So we'll probably use this in February perhaps, but I kind of just put it here so I could take a picture and list it like for my listing in my Etsy shop. But let me just show you guys March. So at the beginning of the month you get a notes page, and then you get the tab, the monthly tab, and some little quote, and then this is what the this is what a blank brain dump would look like, except it's not a brain dump page. I call it a brain dump page because I make it a brain dump page by putting down a sticker, but this is what it would look like. It wouldn't come with a sticker, and none of these stickers would be on here either. So I make this a note section, I make this a debt tracker section, I make this a savings tracker section, but really you can make it whatever you want to make it. And then this is what the monthly view looks like in its purest form, and then you have 4 additional notes pages, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so this is my 2020 planner. Again, it ends in June, so I don't know if I'm gonna like continue. I may just have to use a planner for 6 months, like use one from July to December and then ditch it and then start anew in 2021 with using the calendar year perhaps. But I have another page back here where I track all of our W-2 information, like essentially, let me see, it's not really, you can see it, some of it like this without it being too revealing, but I just have W-2 tracker and 1099 tracker, and then the student loan interest tracker, because we normally get all of it. Well, not only that, it's basically for tax documents, so it can also be like for insurance and stuff like that. I just make a brain dump of, you know, everywhere we worked in the previous year, any work that we did in the previous year, which, you know, in a perfect world I would have started this in 2019 and been keeping track, but it's 2020 now, so I'm going back and trying to, you know, start prepping for 2019 taxes and all of that. So I've just been making a running list of all of the tax documents that we should be receiving and just checking them off as we have gotten them. So some of them I need to check off because we have gotten some of them since I last added to this list. We have a bunch of notes pages, which you can even, I think it comes with 40 and you can add 80. There are stickers back here. This is where I keep my excess stickers in case like a new bill is due and I need to like put down another bill due sticker. Sometimes I'll go back here and like retrieve stickers, but for the most part I just like to make it like pretty initially, and then if it gets kind of like whatever else happens in the month or whatever, it isn't so bad because like, I already made it like aesthetically pleasing. But I have our last 2 pay stubs back here, and then for the year I normally like to keep those because usually, you know, we go do something and they need your last 2 pay stubs for this or that or whatever. So I normally like to keep those in here. And then I have W-2s back here. So I am starting to, well, these are just W-2s, but I will begin collecting all of our tax documents, printing them off, putting them back here so that whenever we go to our tax guy, I'll literally take this whole folder and be skipping on my merry way and be as organized as, you know, you can imagine. So this is my 2020 planner. So the cool thing is that I was contacted by the Erin Condren affiliate program manager, the person who I am always in contact with, and she told me that they had some deluxe monthly bundles, I believe, and asked if I wanted to kind of review them or talk about them or whatever the case was. So I'm actually gonna like do that really quickly, and then also more so than doing the flip through of the bundle or showing you guys the bundle, I'm excited that they have sent me a few extra so that I can do a giveaway. So all you guys gotta do, click the Gleam link and follow that link to enter the giveaway. You have to, I believe, be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and that's pretty much it as far as the giveaway goes. Do not comment down below in the comment section, because that's not where the winner will be drawn from. The winners are randomly drawn from Gleam, so you want to make sure you enter over through the Gleam link. So anyway, so yeah, I'm super thankful that they contacted me and sent me some bundles, because I have been using this planner for a couple of years now. It meets my needs. If a bomb planner out there drops like a budget planner, then of course I may explore that and use that. But as of right now, I am using this and loving it. And I hope that you guys will love your deluxe monthly planners and bundles as well. So that's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.